Your Honor, Disney is suing my client, Sony Studios, for making a Spider-Man movie so successful that it embarrassed the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And now Disney is expecting you to grant them full custody of the Spider-Man proper. Prosecution, why do you think Disney deserves the rights to Spider-Man? Look at what my client has done for the MCU, Your Honor. Objection, I invoke the statute of limitations, whereas the prosecution can only go back to the last 5 years. All right, allow me to name the best Marvel movies post-Endgame. We'll start with Spider-Man No Way Home. Sony, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Against your client's will, the cast was going to mutiny without James Gunn. Deadpool and Wolverine. Ryan Reynolds had a lot of demands that went against Disney's wishes. Falcon in the Winter Red. Nope. Doctor Strange in the multi-mad, multi-universe Masters of the Multi-Mad, Multi-Spider-Verse. Thunderbolts. What now? Move it along, you two. Your Honor, Disney deserves the rights back to Spider-Man because without him, it is impossible to tell a good story. Impossible for Disney? Your company practically wrote the book on storytelling. You guys were the ones who thought the cool shit up. That's why we need Spider-Man. We either killed, time-warped, or neutered our remaining characters. You know what 2 of those are called? Conclusions. Stick with them. Things are allowed to come to an end. Not according to Disney. They play fast and hard by that rule. So now Disney wants to ruin Spider-Man 2, the one thing the world has to root for right now? What would Spider-Man Brand New Day look like under Disney's direction? Oh, I know. It would have been a 2.5-hour trailer for Avengers Doomsday, and Spider-Man would have most certainly passed his web slingers off to faux Black Widow. Nuh-uh. Disney may have purchased everything that God and man have created, but you can't put a price on the top spot at the box office. Nor, apparently, on Spider-Man. Disney shouldn't get Spider-Man back just because they exercised great responsibility with their great power. That's like burning your dinner and then demanding your neighbor gives you theirs because theirs smells better. Your Honor, Brand New Day is a fantastic film. It's top-tier filmmaking for the 21st century, but it's not without its flaws. And each one of those flaws is directly because of Disney MCU's interference. Interference? More like Disney's assistance. You're welcome, by the way. You know a lot of people went to see Mark Ruffalo, right? Nobody cares about the human story this movie told. Nobody cares about the practical effects or the on-location shootings or even the great care that went into the story. So Disney knows what audiences want, huh? Interesting theory. Because lately, their strategy has been, here is a 6-hour Disney Plus homework assignment for you to watch before you spend another 3 hours at the movie theater. So while Disney keeps saying, wait until the next one, last weekend, Sony said, here, indulge. It's because we're rebuilding. Still working on that construction permit, are you? Kevin Feige has plans for the next phase. Any more phases and Disney's MCU is going to qualify for a moon landing. Spider-Man is an Avenger! Peter Parker was able to let that go, so why can't you? Sony can't be trusted. Need I remind the court of Morbius? Need I remind the court of Black Widow? Hey, my daughter likes Black Widow. No offense, Judge, but there's not enough 8-year-old girls to earn back a profit. Unless you want to raid Epstein's Islands, in that case, he might have a shot. My client pleads the Fifth. They will never answer that. Yeah, okay, Peter Pan. You know who showed up for Spider-Man this last weekend, besides 8-year-old girls that enjoy their freedom and innocence? Not poor people, I can tell you that. Everybody showed up to watch Spider-Man. Not just the geeks, or the dads, or the boys and the girls, and the stay-at-home moms. Literally every demographic from every corner of the world showed up to watch Spider-Man. And no one cares that he's a white male. People show up for Miles Morales just the same. But contrary to what Disney claims, people don't judge a movie by the color of its skin. They judge it by the content of its story. No further questions. You haven't asked any, and I don't need to because I'm right. If Disney wants another billion-dollar Spider-Man movie, well then, they're welcome to buy a ticket just like everybody else. Thank you. Since this all boils down to a custody hearing, this court finds favor with Sony Pictures. But Disney may have visitation rights. One crossover for every 3 years. In the meantime, Disney should get comfortable in second place. Your Honor, my client has just filed an appeal. On what grounds? Yeah, they claim they're gonna keep appealing until they find the variant where they win. Son of a bitch. Because lately their strategy has been, here's a 6-hour Disney Plus. Because lately their strategy has been, here's a 6-hour Disney Plus. Because lately their strategy has been, here is a 6-hour Disney Plus homework.